The Leo and Danny show. What have you been doing in the SUV? What have you been doing out there in Orange County as far as filming stuff?
I'm mostly just trying not to jerk off. It's pretty much.
Are you NoFapping?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing.
You're into semen retention.
Yeah, well, yeah.
There's a big market on the internet to watch you fap.
Austin, can you turn my mic up or something? I think it's my mic that I can't hear. Talking. I don't know. Talking. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this today. You're not jerking off.
Trying my best not to touch myself.
Okay, please tell me why. Are you suddenly religious?
I grew up studying religion a lot.
Yeah, but I know you weren't religious last October when you and I hung out.
Yeah, I mean, none of the major, prophets of any religion were religious.
I don't think you can prove that. I don't think we have enough first-hand accounts of Jesus and what he was doing to prove that he wasn't religious.
I mean, yeah, it's up for interpretation, but he never did write anything down.
But nobody around him, none of his apostles, can confirm that he wasn't jerking off either.
Very true.
Does it say in the Bible you're not supposed to jerk off?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think specifically.
And Austin would know.
The
It's
Bible,
just like lust is a general sin, like the 7 deadly sins. Or whatever.
Okay. So it just depends what you're jerking off to, Overboard. If in your head you just have images of trees and puppies and rainbows, it's not a sin in the eyes of the Father.
If I may interject, I've heard counter arguments before in my day.
Tell me them.
If I'm correct, I've heard some type of youth leader in a church before say that
this is going a bad place.
Dude, it's gonna be, you're gonna love this.
But let me just say real quick, I'm not doing it for, whether it's a sin or not. It's just when you hold that energy in, you get more energy or something.
That's not true. And you ending that sentence with "or something" proves that you're not too up to date on the science.
Nope. But the pastor had said that it is a sin to masturbate because technically you're a man and you're touching yourself, so you're technically being pleasured by it. Yeah.
Somebody told me that once. We have this buddy in Sacramento.
I've heard that before too, yeah.
We have this buddy in Sacramento who's retarded, and we told him once, a couple of the guys around this circle while we were drinking, hanging out at my house 10 years ago drinking, we all said, yeah, we not only do we know what our cum smells like, because he was claiming he didn't, we said we know what it smells like, and I think most of us here have tasted it too. He's like, oh, gay! She's like, it's gay to taste it? Yeah, it's fucking queer, dude. So by that logic, masturbating, or maybe even wiping your own ass is gay too. Wiping your own ass is probably gayer than jerking off.
It's borderline fingering yourself.
Absolutely. You're pleasuring yourself. You're stimulating your own prostate.
I'm sure Austin slipped a finger in and he's wiping before. Look at his
how
smile.
far up your ass are you going that you're getting the prostate in there?
I definitely go up in a little bit.
At least 3 inches, I mean.
Yeah, at least.
Dang.
If I had longer fingers, I'd go all the way with those too.
I will say though, not jerking off, it forces you to allocate time to something else. And you discover new things you wouldn't.
How much time do you normally spend jerking off
a lot?
Are you saving 7 minutes and 26 seconds a day?
I mean, it could be hours for some folks.
How long did it used to take for you?
It could be days, you know.
What was your go-to content?
You would jerk off for days?
I probably have before.
You would spend the majority of the day jerking off.
There's been times that it's happened.
Okay.
Are you smoking weed while you're doing this? What's your mind state here like, bud?
Sometimes just to keep warm, you know.
Okay.
We can't fault you for that because none of us know what it's like to be without home.
Yeah, sometimes just you've got to warm up and you might as well enjoy it.
So take me back to when you and I were in that tent next to that river in October when we filmed the YouTuber who lost everything video.
Yeah.
On nights like that, thankfully, we had coats, we had sleeping bags, and it was only October. It wasn't even the winter months.
It was a lot warmer in there with all of us too, by the way.
Sure, yeah, especially Nico. We used him as our little fuck pillow. But on nights like that in February and January, there would be times when you would just spend the sunset hours masturbating.
Strictly for surviving, yeah.
Interesting. And then would you eat your own semen as sustenance?
I never got there.
It's like 99% water. I mean,
yeah.
Keep you hydrated.
Yeah, no, I never got there. You could go months without food.
Sure.
eating semen would just be a flex of some sort, or some sort of message you would want to send to somebody else for some reason.
Is that right, Iggy?
Iggy,
I don't think you would do it for food.
When that lady sideswipes your car, you should have just came in your own mouth real fast and then just showed her through the window.
It's in life.
Did you ever fuck a girl in the tent?
No.
Damn.
Were you out of the tent?
That would have been epic.
Did you ever fuck a girl in the RV?
No.
What about in
I've been celibate.
The Content God's limousines? You ever?
I know I've been celibate for almost 2 years.
Celibate. You don't eat
Everyone's
fucking,
in
Like
shock.
celibacy? Like
Everyone's
abstinence and
what the-
shit?
No way.
Over.
Double
Why are you
negative on
celibate? Is it
you.
a personal choice?
Let me see. What's a good excuse? What's a good reason to be celibate?
The Lord.
I honestly just don't like dealing with women
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
or people.
That's based. Yeah.
in general.
That's pretty base. Just to go asexual, so you don't have to deal with anyone
Yeah.
anymore.
Get all MGTOW'd out.
MGTOW'd out as fuck.
I don't know. I like the last girl I fucked was like out of my league and really nice, and I was just like, I didn't even like that, so I'm just not gonna do that anymore.
Nice.
What if you're into fat chicks?
We're
What's
gay.
that?
What if you're into fat chicks, or gay?
I like the hospitality of fat chicks, and I was in a relationship with one for a little while, but the insecurity issues just drove me mad. Like
Her insecurity issues?
Yeah, I would just get paragraphs every day about how insecure she was, and like after like 2 weeks of that, I just was like, I can't read these anymore. I'm sorry.
Dude, no, I totally understand. Like we talk about it on the podcast. I have a habit of just like fucking chicks and then never talking to them again because they get obsessed with me, and then they get all emotional and shit, and I'm like, bro,
But I prefer.
I don't have
fat
time
women.
for that, so I just stopped talking to them.
They're more polite.
I feel like you're going for the wrong fat women. Have you seen the fat women on Twitter?
On Twitter.
They're like 350 plus in a fucking 2-piece, rocking that shit like they're hot.
Pretending. It's like when you're playing dress up and
To
shit.
me, that's not a fat woman. That's like a whale. A fat woman is like above 150, 200 maybe. But after over 200 pounds, it's like that's not a fat person anymore. That's a new species.
What about like Serena Williams? I think she's like
Domestic
170.
whale.
The what?
Like, you don't know who Serena Williams is?
Yeah.
She's like 170. Is she fat?
Oh yeah, there's exceptions. Obviously, women who are just like fucking could destroy you. I wouldn't consider her fat. She's.
I'm for that. Like, if a 6'3",
Serena Williams
200-pound chick's like, let's do it. I'm like, fuck. What? How do I say no? She's gonna like manhandle me.
See, I'm so small, or at least like I still have that kind of small guy.
Don't talk to me about being small, Austie.
Well, I mean, I'm skinny, not short.
So you're not small.
But I find like I'm less attractive to like big women, like big softball playing women. I know a lot of guys
chicks?
on the football team and shit can like they fuck a lot of those like big ass thick girls, but I don't know. When a chick is like has bigger arms than me, I feel insecure about myself.
You know, I used to kind of feel like that, but then I think I fucked like 3 like the thick black girls that are like 170 with a huge ass, and then after that I just
What are you thinking about all this overboard?
Honestly, I'm not.
You're not thinking
Most of the
about
time, I don't spend time thinking. Thinking hurts.
Overboard is celibate, by the way. That was something.
it. You haven't been fucking much.
I've been celibate for almost 2 years.
And has that been fully voluntary?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
Okay.
depends.
You're getting very monkish on us, overboard humor.
Yeah, that's yeah, that's how I've been, dude, since like 2015, man.
Monk.
Just, yeah.
Monk.
The monk of Orange County. So
yeah,
what-
if you didn't like pull me out of the woods at all, I'd still just be completely a recluse, you know.
Damn, dude. Are you
which-
not gonna jerk it?
You know, he's going to. Overboard, you got to. Everybody's done it. Everybody's done their part.
I'm on NoFap.
NoFap is over.
NoFap is over.
For you.
It doesn't count if it's for a contest with a bunch of dudes.
When's the last time you jacked off?
It's been a couple weeks.
Okay, a couple of weeks is not a sacred amount of time.
You might
It's
win.
not a sacred amount
If
of
it had
time.
been 3 years, if it had even been a full year, I would have done it. But anything short of that, I don't care, man. It's not even a month. I would give an alcoholic a beer if he hadn't even been sober for a month, and I wouldn't feel bad. I would sleep well that night.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the other opposite lot after. I'll be ready in like a couple months if it actually.
See, you're trying to put this weird pressure on me right now, like I'm trying to get you to gangbang a passed out girl or something. I'm asking you to masturbate.
So what's the philosophy?
I don't know, man. You're really putting unfair pressure.
What's the philosophy behind your NoFap?
It's stupid. That's
stupid.
the philosophy.
It's simply just to see if I can do it. That's it.
Well, see, you're not folding to your personal desires here. You're not failing because
True.
you're with your friends and you're partaking in an act that is not just for self-pleasure to enjoy
It's an
it
act
in a
of
lonesome
camaraderie.
night.
It's an act.
You're not, you know what I'm saying?
It's a selfless act because the audience is going to get pleasure from
That's
it.
it, man. It's
It's
not
like
for
when,
you.
when a guy joins the army and he gets jerked off while he's in
I'm
basic
with you
because there's
guys.
no chicks. It's not gay. I mean, he's just helping a guy out. He's helping a friend, lending a friend a hand.
I'm trying to convince myself to do it, but it's just not
not
happening.
Would it be easier if like Austin or Dino jerked you off? Or?
It probably would, yeah.
Are you hearing any voices in your head that are telling you no?
No, there's nothing.
Do you have an awkward boner right now?
I have the weirdest boner right now.
If I wish I did, honestly.
So there isn't a religious sense of duty surrounding this whole thing.
If any, no. What's with the religious thing?
Because the way you're talking about it, it seems like you're doing this. You seem like a Mormon missionary who won't go to a strip club for one of my videos. Or you seem, like I said earlier, like a dude who used to be a Hell's Angel but now has been sober for 20 years, turning down a shot at Jack. You're making it seem like this moral quest, not masturbating.
I haven't.
When you did it this month. This month you've jerked off. And that wasn't on the Leo and Danny show. That was in a forest or some glade somewhere, probably. I was going to say on an RV.
I know. I've only jerked off once in the last month, and I felt like ashamed of myself.
See,
after.
that's why I'm talking about this religious stuff. The way you're saying you
Why
felt
are you
ashamed.
That's a naturally human act.
But it's not a shame for any sort of religious purposes. It's like I've spent my whole life just jerking off.
What did you jerk off to the time you did it this month?
Just what was it? It was
A squirrel?
It was. I'm trying to remember.
Pine tree?
It was. It was a female woman, with
I would hope so.
an attractive woman with nice tits. I don't remember who though.
What website was it?
I think it was just like some like it was like a specific girl that I can't remember.
How old was she roughly?
Probably my age, or probably I don't know.
Was it on Pornhub though?
It was Google. I don't know. I used Google.
You just Googled 20-year-old girl.
No. Like I found like a hot chick, and then I like Googled her or something. I think.
How'd you find the hot chick on Instagram?
He just
Yeah.
Googled tits on Instagram.
So you just found a still image of her topless, or was she wearing athletic clothing?
She was wearing regular Instagram like skank shit.
Whoa, you're jerking off to an Instagram picture?
Well, the thing is, he has such a hair trigger right now because he hadn't beat it for a month before that.
Yeah.
And that's why you need to go. You need to go into my garage right now and use your superpower. You're going to be the quickest to pop. You're going to put this asshole to shame, and he needs to be put to shame because he fucked a girl, I'll say it again, way out of his league last night, and I don't like it at all.
How fast did you get?
Just now? I think it was like 3:27 or something.
Go get it in 250. Overboard humor. Overboard humor. Jerk up in the garage. Jerk up in the garage.
You got it, rightfully.
Dude, there's.
I just did a chant for you, Overboard.
Dude, come on. You're gonna make Cigar Guy sad. He came all the way out here. Yeah. For the jerk off contest.
He did.
If I knew this was going down, I would have found some Viagra or something from.
No,
Overboard.
believe me, that doesn't help.
All I'm asking is you go out there and try. If you give me a solid 4 minutes in the garage trying honestly to masturbate and you can't do it, that's fine with me.
What do you have, like cameras in there? You want everyone in the garage jerking off?
I'm Epstein. I got a bunch of hidden cameras. I want dirt.
You want dirt?
I want dirt on all of you.
This is like some Bill Gates in a dress type shit.
Sure.
If you want to put on a dress, sure. I mean,
I want to be the only person in the crew that doesn't wear the dress.
You can talk to me about that after you masturbate.
That is the dress.
What if I did do that? What if I had an iPad up there loaded with porn right on top of the dryer, and the girl was like 17 years old and 361 days? Jesus, and I made you all watch that, and there were just HD cameras all over the ceiling.
Oh my God.
Epstein, baby. That's what Epstein did.
I want to be the Alex Jones of the crew and not stand for that bullshit, you know?
You want to be the coked out alcoholic.
I didn't know he did coke.
Yeah, dude, he's crazy.
I haven't been drinking either, though. That's the thing. I just
see. Quit equating jerking off to drinking. They
go together.
No, they don't. What? You're gonna get so drunk off masturbation, you're gonna take a shot?
No, you start drinking, you lose a little bit of your frontal lobe, and you like start like reasoning, and you start like when you start drinking, you become more flexible. You become
it's called
more,
your inhibitions.
Your inhibitions like lower, and you could just jerk off in Danny Mullen's
garage. So what
garage.
you're saying is, with your inhibitions lowered, you're more able to be yourself. So when you drink to be yourself, you jack off. So respectfully, if you want to be yourself for the audience, you should go jack off.
Yeah.
If yourself is a drunk, then yes. If yourself is a sober person, then no.
Garrett, go out there.
Go out there.
Play around with your willy. Think sexy thoughts. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we're about to wrap. Give me 4 minutes out there. We'll see how it goes.
Just a quick try.
Quick try.
Quick try.
If you need any help, holler. I'll come.
Dino has a freshly shaved butthole picture that he could send you, and I know you're into that.
If you want to just stare into the ceiling, that's fine with me too. Just go out there, be in the garage, be alone, and think about your penis. Think about touching it.
I think I'm going to be the one person in the crew that doesn't wear the dress.
Woo! Get out there, overboard.
Get out there. It turns into a full-on brawl between me and Danny. He's like grabbing my hand. I'm like, no.
Overboard, you got to go try it.
Just like a quick one.
You can stand out there for 4 minutes. Be a gentleman. It's like when Aaron Burr and Alexander Hamilton went to duel. Hamilton didn't even think they were actually going to shoot each other, because back then it was just about honor. You go out and duel the guy and you shoot the ball into the sky. You're shooting your pistol ball into the sky by doing this. Just stand next to my washing machine. Stand next to the Kenmore. Come back in 4 minutes. We'll end the podcast.
You should do it.
But think about Carmen Electra in 1999.
Carmen Electra. Oh my God.
Yeah, in 1999.
I forgot about her. She was hot.
I think I reached him. You like Carmen Electra, don't you?
Little Pam Anderson.
Dude, I don't even remember who that. I like.
She was.
That's crazy.
Electra. At one point, Dennis Rodman's 8-inch fucking sausage of a penis was going in and out of that tight ass. And her ass is tight. It was one of the best in her class. And her class included Pamela Anderson, Heather Locklear.
Ooh, Heather.
I think actually Heather Locklear might have been the generation before. You got to try it out. Come on, overboard.
I mean, it's not even that I'm saying no. It's just.
I got some 70s vintage porn with Bush downloaded on my phone right now if you need it.
And say you did it. At this point.
Look, you don't even need to come. Just go out there.
You just need to
Give
go.
yourself a couple jerks. See how it feels. Just, test it out. Test the waters.
Just like go look at a tree out back. Don't even touch your penis.
Sure.
I'm with overboard not doing it.
I don't want him to jerk off anymore. I just want him to at least go look at.
I'm pretty impressed with him standing. It's pretty base, dude. Standing for what he believes in. The no jack off code.
What he believes in.
It's a self-challenge. It's like if I told you to start drinking right now when you
It's
don't
completely different. That's what I've been saying this whole podcast. Jerking off is not about self-control or morality. It is like taking a piss or taking a shit. It's like taking a shit, Austin. That's why, since I've started YouTube, people have always asked me, Danny, NoFap November, right? Are you trying to do no nut? No, because I'm a man. I don't want to have testicular cancer when I'm 40.
I agree with that.
Your risk goes up doing what you're doing, by the way. So if you agree with that, you better change your actions right away.
Very true.
And also, it's like a cup of coffee in the afternoon. It's my pick-me-up. Whoever told you'll be more productive holding it in
is lying.
Is a liar and a cunt, and I want to slap them in the jaw. Get out there. You can sit on my washing machine as you do this. Straighten out your legs, grab your willy, and start shaking.
Yeah, 'cause scientifically, you said you were doing it to hold whatever in, Whatever you're holding in isn't working because the more sex you have, the more testosterone you have.
It's not about being healthier. It's about just.
Are you out here doing drugs, Garrett?
No, I'm actually not doing drugs right now.
There you go. I think you should be more worried about not doing drugs than you should be not fapping.
Some people just jerk off a lot, though. There's this one guy on my live stream talks about it all the time. He spends absorbent amount of money on porn because he can't control himself. And he says he watches all the free videos, runs out of free videos, and then he just starts running that credit card. And I'm like, who the fuck even pays for porn?
Yeah. That's crazy. Well, that guy, he deserves to be where he is in society.
I make a
That's
comfortable living
herd.
off of porn.
He's working through it. He's trying to battle his demons.
No, he deserves to probably be shot. Anybody who's paying for porn these days deserves to be shot.
It's actually the same guy who said he got into the Beatles because you said it.
I like that guy now. That guy super chatted us, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's okay now. Yeah, he's spending way too much money. He's spending money on OnlyFans, on Danny Mullen live streams. All right, Garrett, no problem, man. You don't have to masturbate, but it does. I mean, we got everybody else to jerk off. You realize that, right? It seems like it would be a perfect ending to the podcast.
It'd be like a team bonding exercise.
Shouldn't there be somebody who doesn't?
No. I know that'd be convenient for you, but not for me. All right, guys. I guess we're going to wrap the show. Unless, Garrett, any interest in one last shot? Masturbation?
You want to do it in front of the camera? Would that help?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm
Okay.
I'm on NoFap.
It's all right, man. It's circular. We come right back to what he said when we first asked him about it.
I busted a nut today in less than a minute. I'm proud of myself.
I don't think you should be proud of that.
Austin, none of us are convinced you didn't just blow your nose into that tissue.
Y'all are just jealous because I got skills. I bet there's still semen on your garage floor right now.
Yeah, have fun sleeping on the floor.
This dude's
tonight,
going to be
champ.
a champion for the NoFap movement on the internet. That clip of you sticking heavy is going to... You're going to be like the god.